What's up, everybody? Welcome to Motivation with an Edge presents Raising My Daughter in This Fucked Up World, Part 10, The Destruction of Happiness. So this is about expectation versus happiness, which is quite the stereotype, but I'm going to go into it with a different mentality. What I love about my daughter and the whole need for things or the desire to be grateful or not need more expectations, when I talk to her, when I tell her anything, like we're going to go do this or someone's doing this, or she gets so excited. And it's just like you see, my daughter's not the opposite of spoiled. I mean, it's been a lot of tough. Like I said, I've been on top of that thing more than anything because I see how many children are spoiled, and it's kind of gross. It's kind of gross. It's negligent, very negligent. And again, I'm not preaching anybody that had a parent. I'll do whatever the fuck you want with your kids. None of my business. But all that, I remember she always told me back, we can have fun in a box, Bob. I told her when she was 4 years old. And here my daughter bringing it up when she's 10. It's fucking precious. We can have fun in a box. And what that means, of course, is the same thing, just gratitude for your life and having the beauty internally to create fun. So whether it's with your kid and just not needing everything or not needing more stuff or not complaining with your parents, or me as a grown-up, which I've evolved to a place where I'm a fucking happy loner. I don't justify it. I just know I'd rather be by myself than with 99.9999% of people because people don't add value to my life. I realize that a lot of time keeping in touch with people over the years, you're calling people because you're staying in touch for the reason of what? Sentiment? Fuck off, right? It's a waste of my time. So how I looked at it with my daughter, because who cares about me? I'm having a happy life, but it's about her more than anything, is how do I make it that she doesn't need to expect anything and life will be happy? Now, it's going to be a lot of her own, of course, but the baseline expectation of conversation, I guess, is for me. I'm playing those words. So my baseline is about self-love, self-care, enjoyment of the simple things, simple pleasures, gratitude, presence, all these different things. We're talking about a bunch in other videos. For a child, it's also codependence, it's boredom, it's dealing with insecurity, it's dealing with growth and awkwardness and all these different things that I can't really address in a video, nor can I address even with her on one thing. But I look at it this way, right? If you bring up your baseline, so your baseline of constants. Now, I know bad things happen, bad days, financial strife, all these things, but we're raising our children for ideal. Also be able to understand the downside. So when I have that conversation with my daughter, and I've had many, the thought's not good. If I hear my daughter say something like, oh my God, thank God it's the weekend, or OMG, I need a vacation, or whatever, or we all see with the grown-ups, think about New Year's, the biggest example. Expectation so high is always disappointment. The fucking standard complaint is, it just wasn't as good as I thought it was. Of course. But if you now, as a child, understand your baseline is happiness, so personal joy, personal love, hobbies, fun, attitude, all these different things we talk about. But then it's the understanding of personal expectations versus external expectations. And there goes that's the fucking rub right there. Because you have personal expectations, you do whatever the fuck you want. You take satisfaction in personal growth. External expectations, now you live in this hypothetical world where everyone else has a fucking say in how you feel about your life. Fuck that. And I mean that with complete analysis of social life. I'm actually really interested in this stuff, so I don't mean it so dismissively. But I've seen how much friendships and dating and bullshit, women, all this fuck is just it's just never been worth what I thought it was going to be, right? So with my child, it's you create the beautiful experience for yourself and don't let anybody else interfere with that, while at the same time maintaining a growth in personal baseline. So happiness is literally every day without the need for all these different things. Life is so beautiful. Now, it's a very complicated topic. I know, guys, it may not be the most accurate assessment, but remember I said, these are just conversations I'm having. It's not like I have all the answers, because I don't. I'm doing my best to ensure that I have these conversations so my daughter knows, and I hope you guys do the same for your kids. Remember, as parents, our goal is to protect our children and to hopefully have them have a happy life. So if we don't give them an opening to the expectations conversation, we're missing out on a huge part of the fucking puzzle that is this life game. Thank you so much for your time. Like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate your time. If you watch these 10 videos, bless you. If this was your first one, thank you so much for your time. Take care, guys.